Hi guys, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 144. Welcome. Okay, so I have several finished objects to show you this week, so let's get right into it. Okay, so last week I was telling you that I was working on a backpack buddy, hadn't made one in a long time, and so I wanted to make another one. And so this is the Koala Keychain is the name of the pattern, and it is a pattern by Faye Lyth, I think it is, and I will put a link to it in the description box below. I think it turned out really cute. As you can see, I made it into a backpack buddy, and the only thing I did differently is, if you can see, there's like fuzz in the ears. What I did was I just kind of top stitched some pipsqueak yarn, Bernat pipsqueak. I have a little ball of it left, and so I used that to give it a little fuzz in the ears. But I think he turned out really cute, and I did put, like I said, I put the clip on it. So anyway, very happy with it. Only thing about it is the eyes. I think maybe the eyes should have been maybe a little bit closer together or something, or maybe a little bigger. I don't know, something. Anyway, finished object number 1. Okay, finished object number 2 is the Preemie hat. This is the second Preemie hat that I've made for the month of March, for my goal of 3 Preemie hats per month to donate to the area NICU. Okay, so here it is. I hope it looks like what it's supposed to be, but it's supposed to be a baby seal, okay? And this is a pattern by lovableloops.com is where I found the pattern, and I think it turned out really cute. I like the little whiskers I stitched on there. Anyway, I went down, of course, about 2 or 3 hook sizes. I did have one problem. Some of these patterns I've run upon where they will have multiple sizes for the beanie part, but then for the facial features, the eyes, the muzzle, that sort of stuff, they're just all one size, like one size fits all. Well, I've discovered that, you know, the size of the nose and the eyes and, you know, all that is fine, like for the adult size hat, but when you make the same size of those features for the baby hats, they're too big. And so I had to go down extra. I think I went down an extra hook size. Like I went down maybe 2 hook sizes for the beanie from the newborn size to try to make it preemie size. And but then the features here, oh, and then I had to take out like 1 round of the muzzle because it was just too big. So anyway, I really like the way it turned out. I think it's so cute. And so that's finished object number 2. Okay. Let's see, finished object number 3 is my challenge that I made for myself to make one of these characters from this kit, because there's 12 of them, one of them per month. And so far I've made Rudolph and Santa for January and February. And so this month, what I did is, there's the pattern for all 12 characters is in the kit. And I'm just making it in order of how they have the pattern in the book. And so the third character was the little female deer right there, which is Clarice, and I did get her done. So let me show you her. Right there. I think she turned out really cute. I got this red and white polka dot ribbon at Michael's, and this is the first character that I had to use my own material for. Well, actually, I had some of the black, and I think the white was still left over from the kit that I was able to use. But the rest, like this brown, I had to pick out of my stash, and it was a Bernat Softy Baby, because I wanted it really small to try to make sure they're going to turn out the same size as the other characters. And so it did. It turned out really well, I think. So here is Rudolph. And here is Clarice. So they turned out the same size, so I was really happy about that. So of my set, I have, let me get these, okay, hold it like that. Rudolph, Clarice, and Santa. So I'm having a good time making these. I really am enjoying it. Okay, so for April, I'll give you a sneak peek. For April, the character is going to be, right here, right there in the middle, it's going to be Hermie, the Santa's elf. Yeah. The one that wanted to be a dentist. So anyway, that is the pattern that will be coming up, upcoming, okay? Okay, so for finished object number 4, number 4, this is, this project qualifies for an entry to the Stash Buster 2020 crochet along, the challenge for this month. This is a crochet along that's being hosted by Crystal of Chronically Crocheting, and this month for March, Amber of Ooh Ah Crochet is being a guest host, and her challenge to us was to make something spring related. And so I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and so this finally gave me the boost that I needed to go ahead and get it done. So I made this spring banner. Now this is my design. I'm really excited about the way it turned out. I'm really happy with the design, and so this qualifies for the spring decor. I did use yarn from my stash, okay, so that does qualify for Stash Buster. And by the way, I did create this design, like I said, and I have now opened an Etsy shop. The name of my Etsy shop is Yarnjoy by Terri, and this pattern is available in that shop. Okay, so you see my wall back there is bare, so that banner is going to go right back there in that bare spot. Okay. So that is all of my finished objects for this week. Works in progress. I'm still working on the circles and square blanket. Oh no, not circles and stripes throw. Yeah. So just as a reminder, here is my progress on the main piece of the throw. It's a lapgan size. So here is what the inside will look like. And so around the outside, I have to make this striped border. Let me pick it up here. I showed you a little progress on it last week, but it's this. I'm using the same colors. All my yarn is attached to it. I'm using the same colors that are in the circles here. Okay? And this is going to be going along the edges. Well, I'm going to have, as you see, I'm gonna have the gray charcoal that I'm going around the edge all the way around it before I attach it. So it would be going like this. Let's see if I can hold it up. Something like that. But and of course, like I said, there'll be charcoal around the outer edge as well. I will put in a picture here so you can see where those stripes are supposed to go. So that's the blanket that I'm working on, and this is how much I've done. Now I have to get this stripe border goes all the way around it, as you saw in the picture, and so this is how much I've done so far. So I am still going. Oh, and then I had told you last week that I'm working on it where I'm trying to keep all these colors connected and just carrying it up the side. That's one reason I went ahead and started on the edging of it, because I wanted to see how well it would work if I worked over all of that yarn that I'm carrying up the side, and so it works out okay. As you can see, here's the back part, and there's a few little spots showing through, but it doesn't bother me. So I'm going to go ahead and with that, because that definitely cuts down on the amount of tails that I'll have to weave in. So anyway, like I said, that's working. This is kind of a little bit on the more boring side, you know, doing this part, and so it's growing a little slower than it was when I was doing the circles. So but I am working on it. Okay, the next works in progress is my Genius Shawl. I did work on it, but just very little, because I had all these other things I wanted to get finished that was listed in my finished objects. But I will show you, there's not much difference. I think I got let me pull this so my stitch doesn't come out. Okay. Okay, so here it is, and I just worked on the very bottom part there, getting into this kind of mustardy yellow looking section. I think I barely gotten into that color last week, and so I think maybe I've done 3 rows, I guess. So I'm getting ready to start another one of these, that mesh section there, okay? So, coming along on it. That is a mandala cake. It's Lime Brand Mandala in the colorway Sphinx. And, put my hook out there. There is some of the other colors that are going to be coming in. So see, once I get the mustard color, then I'm going to go into a green and then back into that turquoise color again. And there's even a kind of reddish brown that's going to be in there. So this is my first cake. And now I have made this pattern before, and I believe I had to use about 1.5 cakes, I think, when I did it. And so anyway, I've got a ways to go still on it. But I'm enjoying it. I like doing shawls. Okay. Let's see. Next. One more works in progress. Now, Christy, well, there's 2 Christies. Christy of Tea Doddles and Christy of Crochet Creations by Christy. They are hosting together, so co-hosting, a challenge for this year, and it is called the Happy Scrappy Yarn Challenge. And it's also inspiration to use up scraps and bust stash and use up your scraps. So I'm participating in that, and this month challenge was to do a home decor item. And so this is what I've been working on. I just started it. It's the cutest little pattern. It is, oh, I didn't look up who it was by, but I will link all the patterns I'm talking about in the description box below. But anyway, it is an African flower pot. And so I've done the flower pot part, and as you can see, he has the cutest little smile. And the top, well, then there's dirt, and then there is the African flowers, which are the dark green leaves with the purple, little purple, dark purple flowers, like that one, with the yellow center. And so it's really cute. I will pop in a picture here of the finished project, what it's supposed to look like. Isn't that cute? So I couldn't resist it when I saw it. I thought it was so cute. And so I'm going to be that's what I'm working on. I just started it. And so now I will probably, she has, the lady that did these in her shop, or not shop, well, on her website. She has a lot of patterns with little flower pots, different types of flowers. There's one that's got a cactus that's got some blooms on it, and then there's a poinsettia one, there's a rose, and then there's some other flowers like lily of the valley, stuff that kind of stands up. So cute. And all the pots have little faces on them. They're so cute. And they even have, she even has some that are not in pots. They're like a tulip bulb. So you have the flower at the top, and then it goes down and it makes a bulb, and then it's got the little roots hanging down. Well, on the bulb part of that flower is where the little smiley face is. It's so cute. So I'm definitely going to be making some more of these. I'll have a little collection. So that's my works in progress. Yeah, that's what I worked on. I'm happy that I got several of those little things finished that I was working on. Okay, so upcoming, I still have to do another one of the Santas, okay, and that is going to be for a craft swap that I'm doing with somebody. And so I need to get started on him. He worked up pretty fast. And then, let's see, oh, yesterday was Whip Wall Wednesday, and so I did release a video showing my progress on the project that I was working on for that. And so I'll link it below in the description box, and that way you can click on it and watch the video if you haven't seen it yet. That way you can see what I'm working on. Okay, and then also I have Preemie hat number 3 that I need to do for this month. I still have one, I haven't picked it out yet. But I have a big collection of them to choose from, so I don't know which pattern I'm going to use yet. Okay, so that's upcoming. And then I'm not sure. there's always something upcoming. And then of course the new month in April, and then you'll have another Stash Buster challenge and another Happy Scrappy Yarn challenge, and just ongoing. So so anyway guys, I hope that's it for today. Thanks so much to my subscribers, my new subscribers that are just now subscribing. I really appreciate it so much. Go over and join the Facebook group if you want to, that is also called Yarnjoy Podcast. I recently, I'll just put in a little announcement. I showed you that I made the spring banner. Well, if you've been with me for a while, you know that I've made a fall banner quite a while ago that had tutorials that went with it. Well, over in the Facebook group, in the files section, I included the PDF file for that pattern, and so you can get it there. Or if you're not part of Facebook, just send me an email and I will send you the PDF file for the fall banner for free. Okay? And let's see. Oh, and I started working on a summer banner because I want to have one for each season, and so I started working on that one today, just the design part. So that's exciting. I'm having fun with that. That's it, I guess. But if you haven't subscribed, please do, and check out my videos, and come along and see what I'm working on and follow my progress on my projects. Okay, I think that's it. Everybody have a safe weekend. I know that there's crazy things going on in the world right now with the virus and all that. Just please, everybody, just stay safe and you know, do what you can to stay as healthy as you can, and just hang in there, and just, it'll be okay. God's got this. I believe that. I'm a Christian and I believe that. So everybody just stay safe and have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.